it's also good to see a NAVI with fire beside them. They've always been a bit more, seen as the reserve team, a little bit calmer. Nice to see a bit of fire. As Vitality's finance is still looking woeful, aren't they? Stingers.
That's what I mean with that previous there. It's, they almost needed another to solidify the purchase to close out the map. Now got to get it done on a lesser buy. It's only Profek really with a full rifle here. So sure you're going to get invested from Cloric. Just fishing though. Get a bite on the other end here. Receive off Will. There's the information off this wall. One of the rounds that Bayer was looking at previously, fairly similar in terms of the approach here to Receive off.
Good point. Looking to re-hit towards middle though. Oh, they're going to just pass each other. This could be it. This could be the 1 foot in the grave, basically, at this point. Still a Yampi by Durka. Absolutely just running rings around them. The late round confidence there to go for it. Careful, Sevov. Almost got caught then. He's soaking damage, but they're not getting much done here. There's still an issue of Exit being where he is. He's right amongst the pack, so yes, as much as Profek
Look at the
get
clock
ahead.
though. Look at the gap between Profek and the other two members of Vitality.
30 seconds left.
I think Exit's close enough to hear these steps as well.
I think he has. Yeah, he's definitely heard him. You can already see the movement. Top middle, though, for Profek could be quite nice. He's going to see two and just try and buy time. 18 seconds. Profek doing wonders, trying to at least alleviate some of that pressure. Exit needs to do the same, though. He wants to buy time. All he is doing is going to play to that clock. 10 seconds. Can he buy the precious seconds? He can! And he's on for the 5 here. He gave it a damn good go, but the round will be won. And NAVI looking like a brand new team.
Fantastic stuff from them overall. Vitality, again, showing a number of different approaches to some of these rounds, but NAVI just looks so well equipped to deal with whatever Vitality threw at them here on Sunset, Lauren.
It's been absolutely lovely to witness, and as soon as we're ready, I'm pretty sure we'll be hearing from Ruxic, so I can imagine the atmosphere pretty good down there for NAVI. So I'm already seeing them get themselves prepped. We're going to hand it over to Frankie to get this one wrapped up, at least on map 1.
Ruxic, you look so excited to be doing so well against Vitality. Sometimes, do you think you forgot yourselves and maybe overstepped a bit, lost some easy rounds?
I mean, it was like così era उतना का देता हूँ आज यार भी तो खाता है चलो ये तो सही बराबर हो गया पूरा डिप्रेशन में चला गया एक चार्जर का दूसरा चार्जर में डाल रहा हूँ अभी देखना नया चीज के बारे में बता रहा था देखो ये नया ईयरपीस आ गया है देखो देख रहे हो विनोद जी वो ऐसे लगाते हैं और ये
Members exit, stepping up, looking right at home. Seafoth, that util being so successful, and the reactions there are plain to see. This team is enjoying themselves, Kakuka.
Yeah, I think that they have a right to do so. Let me tell you, it was incredibly loud. Chronicle and Yumpy started off the game crazy right from the get-go. They had something to say, and they were screaming at each other for the entirety of it. It is crazy to see that NAVI is the Vibes team, and they will talk back at you.
Well, we did actually get to see Vitality in the second half jumping on their feet. Chronicle, Petra, were you surprised by the way he was screaming at his opponents?
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing new, but I've seen it before once, maybe.
Are you, so Petra, you a screamer. Do you like to bring the loud vibes when you are in the server?
Usually I'm a bit calm, but I can scream.
You have the sweet
hype.
words.
Yeah.
You have the sweet word. She'd be like, oh yeah, damn, you're amazing. You know, like she cheers up for you, she cheers you up, but it's not. It's not. She doesn't need to scream.
Well, I will reveal that Kakuka was yelling in the green room at some of the moments in this map, including the Aora's team up moment.
True.
Kakuka, can you talk us through it, please?
True. Because this Aora's team up moment is about playing together and doing so beautifully. We had a NAVI that had to fight for mid a lot, right? So they do this first. They do this first, like recon onto it with the smoke going onto mid to just put a lot of pressure onto onto Vitality and just going on the fight. And then the second layer is Exit going in through here, but he's not even supposed to be stopping the first one. That is just to see. Is Sivov who's going to get the kill, also with that brilliant paranoia. Angel was saying that this map is ready, and let me tell you, this is a sick protocol to have. The smoke, the slow, the wall, the recon, everything that it happens has so much intention. There is not a single piece of utility that is simple charity in that round.
I mean, more of the rounds could have been 10 out of 10 though, Petra, if Na'Vi hadn't got ahead of themselves, forgot that they were playing Vitality, who were going to punish the mistakes, because there were a few.
Yeah, definitely. As soon there was a little gap, Vitality took the advantage of it, and you should not let it slip away like that.
Should we also get your verdict on the role swap we saw from Vitality? We see Yampy on the Phoenix. When I last checked, he was top fragging on behalf of his team, Sayonara, that first half. It was a bit of a ghost town for him.
Yeah, he was not really getting into the game, only near the end, and it was finally starting to work for Vitality, but it was a bit late.
There was some shaky moments and some intentions. If we take a look at the MVP graphic where we have, you know, like the comps, as I was saying, this kind of like Vitality, to me, this is incredibly late for them to be playing like this. I don't know if this is something that is going to happen across the maps. Yampy's always going to try his best. Like, even if he has a bad game, he will try and give it his 100. He will be cheering up. Sayonara didn't find... Well, he found one kill in the entirety of the first half, I believe in like round 10. I will give props to Navi. It is difficult to play against what they're bringing. Exit, it's incredibly comfortable on this stage. It's like he walks around here like he owns the place. In the best tone, I am saying this. So now moving on to Breeze, we obviously expect the changes to still stand, and like for if there is a secondary duelist, for Yampy to be that player. I would also be down for some chamber action. You know, it's Yampy, it's a chamber. To me, it's like good memories, good vibes. But it is very difficult not to cheer for Navi in this instances, because I also so. Let me, since we're filling up a bit, I will let you know. There were many moments, especially when we showed up the comms. I don't know what Yampy has to micromanage onto some of these players.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about that. I particularly wanted to talk to you about that, Petra. How did that make you feel listening in and hearing Yampy? It was quite, personally for me, shocking to hear how much he felt like he was having to do for his team in that moment.
Yeah,
I so experienced some of these players.
Yeah, but I just feel like Yampy had really clear plan in his mind, and he wanted to make it work very well. So that's why he micromanaged in that moment. I'm not sure if it went like this the whole game.
So you don't think that it was a lack of trust? It was just a moment where he felt like he maybe had to step up and do a bit more just to get everyone on track and focused.
Yeah, he just wanted to make his plan work, I think.
What did you think, Kapuka?
I think...
Is it a good thing for Vitality, hearing him do this?
No, because I want to hear some comments from Vitality. Like, we've shown them so many times throughout the year, and I just want to be like, damn, that's my super team, you know? I expect great things from them, like, and I don't think I can be blamed for that. So when Homeworld starts piling up and Sunset is not ready by the end of the stage, I start worrying, because they should be the pride and joy of EMEA.
They should. We've got Yampy back on his beloved KO. We know that he's fantastic on that. Sayonara now on the Sova. Petra, how do you feel about the Vitality composition?
Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's a bit default, I think. Yeah.
And I mean, obviously Sayonara is trying to get comfortable on playing Initiator. It looks like map to map. So it's not like he's used to playing the agent. I just wonder if he's going to have a loss of confidence after everything that we saw on Sunset.
Yeah, he's brilliant on the agent. I do think that he's going to bounce back, like Sayonara individually. He's absolutely brilliant. I just need them to breathe a little bit. I feel like they're tense, you know, because if they are to lose today with all the expectations and how the year is going, they also have to bounce back from that. And I'm saying it's more homework piling up. On the other side, Chloric moving on to this Harbor. EMEA, wake up! You need to play the Harbor in so many maps. It's become so good. Like, the wall is so good. There are so many possibilities. So seeing Navi also take this turn in a team that is already moved away from the double duelist completely, and it's looking so good. I love seeing both the Viper and the Harbor on both sides.
And we're going to have a mirror matchup here, so we can't call it a comp difference. We can only call it a team difference. And right now, the team difference, it's saying Navi is going to win this one.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you need to think this is Vitality's map pick. They understand what they're getting themselves into. To me, is like looking at players like the Heart, like how cheeky can they get? How much can they surprise people, and especially how much they can surprise Navi?
Well, let's see if we're going to get surprised and head to a third and final map. Hanpok, over to you.
Well, speaking of surprises, honestly, the question that was posed by Frankie that really got me was, are you a screamer, Michael? How do you feel about that one?
I've been called many things in my life. Banshee, hyena, all fitting. But Chronicle being a screamer is certainly what I've taken away from the desk here. Alongside the discussions around Harbor. I mean, for me, Vitality, Breeze, it's been a little hit and miss. Obviously, the composition change initially, Profik really struggled to get integrated into this role. And I feel like over the last few times we've seen Breeze, they've started to stray away from what was working for them.
Yeah, and I think the proof's in the pudding, right? Because we don't know where map 1 really sat, with it being Sunset coming back around, but we know that Breeze was played in with Vitality, so we should be seeing a good version of them here. Obviously, Yampy's still on flashes. That's not too surprising. I do want to see a bit more from Sayonara, finding his footing. And then, well, hello, Cloric. And it's exit already to find Yampy. He goes back for seconds, and NAVI already right off the rip. Gonna get things started. It's lovely in mid from exit there, and just a catch from Ruxic. Profik was just completely unprepared for it. Leaving Kron in a 1v2. And very complimentary positions for NAVI. As soon as that contact comes in, oh, it doesn't even need it. Exit's on a heater.
Beautiful start here for NAVI. Again, want to squash out some of these pacier rounds that Vitality is certainly going to look towards to kick things off here on Breeze. And again, just to come back to the discussion really around Yampy, for me, it's been really impressive on the KO. Seen some fantastic appearances from him on Breeze. Certainly going to have his work cut out for him. NAVI going to be feeling themselves in terms of certainly being the ones that are more comfortable to take the initiative, take the fight to Vitality, especially starting on the defense here. And whether or not Durka can go back to his roots once more. Another highlight for me for Vitality on Breeze. See him be unleashed once more, out of jail, as he's put it so eloquently previously.
Yeah, he doesn't pull his punches when he's talking about his comfort and what he enjoys. Ruxic, though, feeling confident enough to hold this space. Right click from a classic could be pretty nasty, and I guess he's shown that off there. Sayonara, last man standing. And, okay, goes down swinging. If he does go down, I imagine he will. There we go. Playing whack-a-mole on the site pretty much at that point, but NAVI with their second.
Vitality looking to pile behind Durka here, but he's moved so quickly. There's just a weird sort of stalemate that ensues behind the wall. As you said, he's very happy to get up close and personal here. Awkward implication onto the second for sure, but never really became a threat. I'll be able to clean up a second very comfortably. We'll keep 3 Bulldogs. We've got 2 Sheriffs to round things out here. Cloric already with great progress. Exit's the one you want to see get online early. What's he just saving up for an op to follow here? No real exchange to kick this round off. Vitality want to protect their inventory as best they can to open up.
Yeah, no massive reads so far. Vitality just going to bide their time. Patience being displayed. And if they can find out where Exit or Ruxic actually sit, that would be incredibly helpful. See Chronicle feeling brave enough to do this alone. Maybe trying to catch the timing on the shock dart there. And he's found his man. Nice slip from Chronicle there. Doesn't need to do too much, but you're going to have to hope that they can bulldoze their way forward. Ruxic's making a bit of a stand on this one. And bloody hell, that got a bit too messy for me. Even just Cloric, who is noted on the A side, so the B side should be more than secure.
Spike planted.
If they can keep 3 guns, they'll be happy enough with that. And they will. So 3 being walked away with Vitality, and that'll be 2-1.
Really not much pressure applied here, though, due to that by being tempered in the previous. Like I said, the operator's still going to be there. It looks as if they want to, well, they started to struggle a little bit. This is the Sheriff scaling up on towards B.
Cloric! Cloric, brother! Where are you running?
Obviously, Chloric the most animated from map 1 for sure, so Chronicle just letting him know.
Be interesting to see if he becomes one of those players who actually steps up with a little bit of back and forth there, getting fired up. But as you noted, Operator
Chloric certainly wants to lean into
exactly.
that,
And that's what I'm hoping. And Exit, gonna now know he's got plenty of targets.
Oh my word.
Turkey, you lucky boy. Just almost
It was only really
caught.
the turn that saved him there, to be honest.
You can see he's prowling around for another angle as well. Exit trying to stay active on this. Oh, the owl drone almost costing Hero his life then. And Exit still not finding a way through this.
Good info, though. Well, very good. Where did that go?
Hello?
Where?
I don't really know.
Did he duck under it? It looked like the timing was off on the duck.
It did look like it was off. VAR. Get a little replay going. There he is. Going to find it for the second time of asking. Exit still patrolling around middle and kind of indicating they're still fancying this approach towards A, considering the position from Ruxic, right? They can put their eggs in this basket. Exit allowed to sit on this angle. Yampy still with utility to force him away, as is Sayonara. So again, this should be a pretty well-rounded approach. Durka goes through Yampy with a belter. Takes away Exit in the site, should be.
30 seconds
I say
left.
with bated breath, there's, unless Sivov can get involved in this. There's the swing.
What is that?
Beautiful shot from Chloric. That's Durka gone. And there's no security for the plant just yet. An isolated fight and another one found.
No way.
Oh, I thought he was on for another.
Down A.
So close to combining it. But Ruxic's position is absolute filth.
10
Gonna
seconds
make this
left.
tricky.
Spike
Gonna do what he
planted.
can. Vitality being herded forward. Easy, boys. You gotta swing together, and they do. Vitality making it through every single hurdle.
Yeah, there's a real chance there for Navi to flip this on its head. Vitality, luckily, able to stabilise here. Very quick decision making as well. Oh, it's just over the top. Exit's so unlucky not to find that one. So they catch on the second swing, but Operator well handled here. And initially, again, I think the only thing that prevents them after finding this pick onto Hero is the Operator really being a question mark of how they scale towards A.
तो आज guys
Frustration
ऐसे
shown
ये
there
साउंड
with
पे चला लोग
maybe the
थोड़ा
outcome.
bug हो
The
चुका है
Navi coaching booth.
माइक भी
We'll get a chance to listen in with Vitality comms just to see how round 5 pans out.
Here.
They took jet FZ, they took jet FZ. We should
Go, yes, exo,
KM backside.
Yes.
I'm doing
But guys, we brute force, okay?
Viper backside.
Go right, path right.
Still left. Backside, pillar. Launch. Highly will. Launch free, guys. Middle one.
And out backside, one is out backside, it's two, yeah.
ulting. Jet dive down. Minus 47 backside.
One broken wall and one get right, should be
One
get right,
middle.
David. Okay, yo.
One
There should be get right.
Last player
Middle.
standing.
Still get right.
He's low. You get ulti when you
One
plant.
enemy remaining.
One.
Spike planted.
You can have Cove. Two nice boys, like I whipped, literally.
It doesn't matter. Good shit, boys.
Oh, that felt a bit close. Sivov put in
Yeah.
a real shift then, but
Yeah,
also, where's get right?
clear
Because I'm baffled.
Close outside the main on the right side.
We're just calling that get right?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Enemy remaining.
Not a name I thought I'd be hearing today, but there we are. I'll start calling somewhere Forest. Neo. I'm just going to start adding things in.
Just throw it into the cast.
Yeah, just with full confidence they have to listen. But man, Sivov almost had him.
Yeah, there's certainly a chance for Navi to convert here. Chronicle with a beautiful Red Bull clutch. Navi back on rifles though, Operator back in hand. Boy, Exit noted early on here, and it's going to be Profek. Put on alert, down to 3 HP now. Do have the knives behind that as well, just in case things get a little chaotic towards B. Vitality actually calling the rotation to maybe go into this. Do have ults themselves as well, Hunter's Fury and an ult command.
I think my concern just resides in the fact that Sivov almost did that with just a Sheriff. Now they've got to do it against two pretty well-equipped players. Should be able to get info at least on one.
Snakebite ahead of the null command as well.
Again, Exit doing really well to keep this one in hand here. And there's going to be issues now. You see him tries to go back in for seconds, but a refight comes out from Vitality. Sight now looking far more available.
Ooh, beautiful opener from Cloric though. Way back in. Has to be conscious of Profec's position. Very low.
Nice ratty stuff from Profec, but good. 3 HP. You got to try and make something happen with it, so it's a bit of an ace up the sleeve almost at that point. Keeping a lot of the space on the site though. Cloric trying to tee them up.
He's not going to get cleared.
No, he's certainly not. There's no way you give this a glance. There we go. Okay, I was concerned for a second when it took a moment, but at the end of the day, Sivov not getting much play in now. Best he could hope for would be to catch Profec, who's already making a run for it. He wants to get out of there. But for Sivov, options become 0.
At least the approach here towards B looking a lot cleaner for Vitality.
Oh, massively so.
Stumble a little bit. That sort of second player defending, but even here where they're held out, the Snakebite ahead of the null command just to prevent anything, but Exit's in a really awkward position. Not sure how that's done, 97.
We've had some interesting op shots today.
Exit's just not zeroed in, apparently.
200 meters above.
Yeah.
NAVI, though, going to pump the brakes early. It is 4-2, so it's a pretty respectable one, I guess, considering how these rounds have managed to shake down once the buys have come out. It hasn't felt... I don't want to say confident or comfortable from Vitality. But it's just early season stuff. I don't know how much space you get against the new NAVI now. Are they a team that's pretty solid in this? They're going to give you those fight backs. You're not going to get clean rounds anymore. But again, for Vitality, it doesn't feel super certain yet. But scoreboard-wise, I mean, they've got to be happy enough.
Yeah, it's certainly going to feel a lot better after some of the rounds of the first half on Sunset, and at least establish themselves a little bit of breathing room now. Talking about how dicey it is to really feed into a team playing aggressively when you don't have the benefit of, the economy and the scoreline aside from that. You're certainly going to be in command of this first half of Breeze for the time being. Obviously, NAVI going to be struggling now financially. Maybe considering a couple of purchases, but Exit really to offset that with the knives.
Yeah, I do wonder if he gets played in much in this one. Again, he got noted so early on towards A main last time around. It'd be quite surprising. Go, Crab, go.
It needs to be like a race. It used to be like 2 racing somewhere on the map.
Oh. We'll give the feedback to the devs. They'll ignore us, but we'll do it.
Get on a form.
Get out of my way.
Love a form, mate. There we go. Let's see if they can identify where these knives are currently invested. We can see they are going walkabouts towards elbow here. Exit trying to be played in alongside Sivov.
Vitality look well equipped to receive this aggression, though.
Right place.
Profec's got to be careful in his transition away from window.
The steady pressure from Vitality over towards A is going to force the hand eventually. And it's right about now. It's a pretty quick shift this side. Hero going to try and make himself safe by doors. Give up a fair portion of the site. They're really banking on Exit here. All eyes turning, but very little damage done between the two. A little bit of a curious round here. Sivov gone with the Vandal as well, but Durka takes him away, so that should be able to fall in hand. Exit going to spot out Chronicle, but still 2 on the side to clear, and that late pressure through double doors is going to be a problem. Yet to be at the forefront of their minds, but it will be soon. Sayonara. It's not pretty, but it's got the job done. And there's the strike through the double doors from Profec. Brilliant positioning, very patient from him, and Vitality making it up to 5.
Beautiful timing from Profec. That's as things start to get fired up on site. Durka now will have the knives in response. Profec just missing one. Still a couple of volts to play with on the side of Na'Vi. Beautiful shots there from Profec to clean up.
Yes, Ruxic.
That one was muted out.
That one they didn't like.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, certainly Vitality now. A little bit of momentum behind them. 5 rounds unanswered. Exit to go forwards with the operator once more.
Even with that knife there. And I don't want to say limited support, but it is going to be just what? I think Hero beside him? Yeah, really out on a limb. Lovely from Vitality to turn and face this and then just burst through. They leave the spike behind, but they can recover that shortly. It's on Ruxic to over-deliver now. Goes back in, and he does. Yampi deleted, and the site stays in the hands of NAVI.
Durka has got his hands on the operator, though. A deadly position as well to cut off some of these rotations. There's still knives to play with. We call a quick pivot in towards A. Still one player, it's Cloric, to hold down the fort. We've got a sound cue. Can't line up both of them. It's only Profek to fall. There's still a 2v2. Sivov and Ruxic both have ults.
Spike planted.
Durka and Chronicle can't give up the site here.
And Durka's paranoia about that back line. Misplaced, as we can see, but of course in his head, every opportunity for it. Chronicle alone on the site. Now the cross going to be supported. Hard for them to break in. You've got to look to see where that flash from Sivov comes through potentially. Kron looking potentially to try and back away as well. There goes the knife, and there comes the swing. Chronicle down on 30, and Durka actually off the angle now. This is where he gets a bit dangerous. They can now gap close towards the site itself. Looking to find Chronicle. He's not backpedaled away. And there's the ult, but this is last minute stuff. This is down to the wire. Sivov takes away Chronicle, even just Durka. He knows his lines, and he knows his timing. That's all he needed is Vitality make it to 6.
Beautiful shot here from Durka. Sixth sense just telling him when to pull the trigger. We'll nail that one. It's number 6 on the board for Vitality. Again, a beautiful just switch up here in mid. I think NAVI expected to have a little bit of freedom to control behind the utility, but it's just not there.
Wall hacks.
Yeah, I mean, could be.
Could be. I guess there's a chance. Weird. Admins. But now again, it's destitute affair for NAVI. Sadly, those finances starting to weigh pretty heavy at this point, and they're just not getting that same spark that we saw in that previous map. The control that they had. Exit looking to go further, but he's already being watched here. Yampi could be called out. We know that he's going to have a lot of time kind of micromanaging the rest. But a deep drone indicating they're aware of this. But Exit, ooh, how much of his life does he get to keep? No, he doesn't. Yampi going to hunt him down. And that's him gone.
Great way to secure the kill here, but Cloric, we get a little bit cheeky. We'll catch Durka. Not able to retrieve the op, though. It will just be the Sheriff in hand for Cloric for the time being. Got a ton more players on the other side. There's Chronicle with a hard clearance onto him. Looks like looking for a spam, but won't connect. He's kept in check for the time being. Now plays towards Hero, who will be noted, but finds Yampi nonetheless.
Yeah, it's that follow-up, not to beat. If he was able to string it together, you could have had a bit of a fight back through the doors, because Profek's position then gets a little bit more, I guess, hectic for him. But he's in a good spot now, considering both are trying to approach through this way. And again, the want to just keep that operator becomes too paramount.
It doesn't really make it feasible to fight back in here either. As Ruxic's given a freebie through the double doors, but don't expect Vitality to be over-peaking. Situation still showing composure here. Again, we kept talking about map 1, a few of these rounds slipping through their fingers. This sort of situation, you know, an over-peak there and puts it to a 2v2, makes it way more doable for NAVI.
Yeah, good to see the discipline in play. I mean, after map 1, you're surely going to be having words. Nothing too crazy. I don't think it's going to be...
Well, I mean, the comfort factor as well coming to us. Vitality have so many reps on Breeze.
Yeah,
again,
massively.
you know, once this comp change did come through and there was a few hiccups along the way, Power was kind of leaning into cleaning up a lot of that. Maybe opponent dependent, but...
It's working today.
Yeah.
Really happy with this.
A contrast from map 1 for me.
Oh, night and day. It feels night and day. Once they've got into the swing of things, a couple of, I don't say even close rounds really, but some moments for NAVI, but it's been few and far between. It hasn't felt like a team effort really yet. It felt like who's able to have a moment or two, but that's been about it. Unable to really deny Vitality. Once those guns came out to play, firmly in the driving seat. Exit still trying to get involved here. That operator going to be trying to play ahead now. Going to get dangerous. Not exactly a prime position, but this is helpful work. But the flash fantastic for Yampi, and we were complimenting his flashes, I believe, in London on this map. And Durka goes a little too deep there, trying to get a bit greedy with the site security. I get it, why wouldn't you give it a go? But now down to a 4v4.
Well, come on, Pumped here as well. Hero going to go forwards to find Chronicle. So try and find another one, though, ahead of that utility, but just can't do it. Gets shut down. Yampi now over the top will find one, but Ruxic quick to trade.
Yeah, but can they really string more together? Maybe so. And Sayonara, last one standing. This one much harder. Yeah, not in a position to even challenge. Oh, this one's gone. Absolutely gone. Not even an opportunity to fight back. A little unfortunate maybe, but still would have liked to have seen him in a position to try and make a difference.
And maybe expecting some of those outcomes on site to all go their favour for Vitality. Yampi going forwards here. And has to try, I guess, make use to get the information on the back end of the null command, but it's really Hero to find a crucial kill to get the ball rolling. That is just a third for NAVI. I mean, if they can make a recovery here in the final two, it will be a miracle, considering how this half has panned out. Durka again aggressive. The operator. He's going to be rewarded.
Positioned.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's lovely from him. Reading the approach, good information, but a good bailout from Ruxic there. Just dips his toes through those double doors and going to claim one. So back down to a 4v4. They have to reset in middle.
Well, Hero was so close to that as well. Didn't have the box to obscure his vision, but we'll hear at least that they peeled away. Doesn't necessarily look like they're well equipped for this B hit though. It's going to be exit on an island with an operator, and it's been a few just passing him by. Durka's creeping on.
Durka's doing pretty good against Office, but this angle,
Oh
I
my
mean,
God.
he's one of a kind when it comes to it. If it's a pound-for-pound battle against another, he is very, very good at it. Seen there. As, again, now you're in the awkward position. Trying to fight this one back, and you hear that pit being invested too. It's a compounding problem. Gonna need
Could
2
be
or
time
3
to just call
quickly.
a save, yeah.
I think it already is. You can see Sevov there. Backpedaling away from this. Going to keep the 3 rifles up if they can. Vitality.
Exit can buy an off as well, so certainly want to hold on to it, not impact the ability to get a scope in for round 12. So 8-4 going to be the best that NAVI can aim for here. They have a Hunter's Fury to overcome. Obviously the pit invested here. I mean, it's going to be Sevov and Chloric with ults available for NAVI. But again, it's Exit, unfortunately, just not delivering some of these key shots. I mean, there's not much for him to do in this situation. Durka obviously catches a wallbang here. He's ever so slightly exposed.
He's just so good at slicing the pie, finding these chances.
Yeah, look at this.
So much scene there is there, really. But,
I mean,
again,
I don't even think Exit saw anything.
I don't think so. Just so aware of the angles, though. When you look at Durka, it's not like he's sitting towards the top of the board. He's 6 to 7. He's negative, but that round was pretty much on his back as well. Opened it, got them the sight then. So at 3 to 8.
Effectively closed it.
Yeah, pretty much. It does feel as though NAVI not quite comfortable here yet. This feels like Breeze was not in the wheelhouse. And this is something we have to learn with some of the new teams with shuffles coming in and adjustments. We just don't know where their strengths lie. And not in play yet for NAVI.
Durka not given an opportunity here, but Exit's position won't be noted. Actually didn't opt for the op in the final round. He's looking to go aggressive with a rifle now. 3 players for Vitality guarding bottom mid right now. There's nobody to play off Exit either. He's once again on an island, a solo endeavor for him. Forced out by the drone here. Has to respect the utility and the clearance here from Sayonara.
He really wants in though, doesn't he? Still wants to hold space towards middle. But if anything, does he hear these steps and then maybe call a rotate? Or you can see where that spike is. At 40 seconds, Vitality trying to be slippery about it.
I'm not sure this isn't really what's worked for them. Bit of a gamble here on the last.
Massive
No
gamble.
command to cancel that, but it's still eyes trained towards A main, Lauren.
Yeah, there's still 2 players here, and Heroes found Yampi. That spike lost. They don't have to be too concerned about this being hit now. NAVI with their just resilience, their unwillingness to move, Durka. You got to be dead here, surely. 13 seconds, I doubt the outcome of the round's going to change, and he is. Sayonara, last one alive, but once again, not going to have much impact in the outcome of the round. So a little bit of silver lining to be had
Yeah, I mean,
for NAVI.
still a miracle for me that with how that panned out, that they've got 4 rounds here. 8-4 to Vitality there. I believe we'll be going to an interview with Exit and Frankie right after this.
Exit, you impress us all with your debut.
ऐसा ही होता है ये देखो देख रहे होता है क्या चीज आया है देखा आज या होगा मैं सोच रहा एक वीडियो ही बना लिया था अनबॉक्सिंग तो बना रहा था एडिट में आएगा एडिट होके निकलेगा
I feel like you're the person who's bringing the vibes. Why does that matter to you?
It matters a lot, honestly, for me, because we sacrifice lots of our lives into just coming into Berlin and live here with your teammates. So you need to have fun as well, because this game you cannot win if you're not having fun at all. So I'm just trying to be myself and playing every day with the players that I'm playing with, and I'm having fun.
How are you having fun with Angel? Because he's someone we know has a sense of humour. You clearly like a laugh as well. How do you guys work together?
Angel on practice is really good coach, and I really love to talk to him. But we have two different personalities, me and him. In practice, we are boxing a lot, locking in, trying to not have the much fun. But outside of the game, instantly we just like connect as two player and coach.
I think in the UK we call that like the odd couple thing. I literally need to see a video series from NAVI on this one. Going up against Vitality today, though, this is going to be a huge challenge for you. What do you think is going to be the hardest thing about this match?
I don't know, honestly. I don't really care who we play. I know that Vitality is a really good team. They're insane players. They have insane coaches as well. They have been playing since the kickoff, and they've been really playing good. And for the other side, it's me and NAVI. This is my second game. So I have no expectations, but I'm just going there to have fun and enjoy and show people how real NAVI plays.
Thank you so much. I think the Exit's going to be joining us on the analyst desk before we know it.
I think it's really important as well, just to note there, Exit, again, there's a lot of hype around him as well coming in. He doesn't really have any expectations for himself. He's just happy to approach with how he feels comfortable. And I think it's shown in the server as well. He's already had some fantastic rounds, and going head-to-head with an opponent like Durka, in terms of the role and the agent, it's a delight to watch him so far.
No, he's been a real treat, and I liked hearing what they were saying about the kind of comms and the attitude, even clashing with Angel. So we're going to have a little listen in as well this round, see how it sounds live in the server.
Okay, guys, half ult. We're gonna crouch mid right now. Are you close?
I'm coming to you. I have your nest.
Wait, I'm with you. One. Guys, half ult spamming with Deagle right now.
It's gonna be split, Kane.
Yes, B splits. That's him. One more on B. I'm walled up.
I'll go nest.
I'm Garan now.
Okay, go. Nest, ding, nest.
Run with me.
I'm with you, nice.
I'm revealing backside. I'm coming side.
Do B, guys.
Backside. Ladder.
I think one cubby.
Ladder.
Oh,
Ladder picking.
One HP Viper.
I'm holding. Swung me. Other guys swing quad.
They're picking you.
One HP Viper, 90.
Okay. Nice try. Did we kill the next guy? Yeah.
It was a nice try, but not nice enough here. And that's an issue now considering the scoreline, right? This then opens up the conversation of map 3 pretty much, because you gotta feel they're on the verge here, and bloody hell, they are just swinging them.
Stringing together kills with these sheriffs. Beautiful
I believe
stuff
it's
to watch.
a Deagle think was called in game.
Oh, okay.
I think it's got the new name.
It's weird pronunciation.
Yeah, maybe a language thing. Could be. 4-9 though. Ruxic gonna have that. Oh no, changed it out. Okay, I thought he was gonna opt for that new weapon. Not to be. Vitality, you just got to see them go through the motions. I want to see them keep it clean, see if they can just close out on a nice strong note, not let NAVI back in. So NAVI sounded fine in the comms.
Where are those shots going?
Don't know. Look,
some chip damage, but they look good.
Probably could do a little bit more, felt like. Shock darts. Oh, that one's not bad. Chloric, a little bit of taste of his own medicine there. And a follow-up. You like to see that. Exit. Gonna potentially live up to his name here with a couple on the way out, but it will be clean stuff for Vitality.
She's certainly looking to not mince their words in the start of this second half. Already progress made to Cyanide and Chronicle, the Hunter's Fury and the Pit. All positives to have for sure on the defensive side here. And already double digits posted. We talked about see the scoreline here. Now NAVI going to be really tested. A long road back into this one. Hero actually bringing a Guardian.
I mean, Hero's pretty good with it.
I mean, yeah.
Give him that. Don't think he needs my compliment on it, but, you know, just letting you know. It's all right with it. Does okay. Now, saying long road back.
Yeah. Disagree?
No. Really long road. An arduous path to even get competitive. Vitality looking pretty fluid throughout this so far. Can't quite get a beat yet on where NAVI are approaching from, but the timing could be pretty rough here for NAVI. Depends. We'll pop flash ready. And there it is. Does catch on Hero, and there he goes, Durka. Again, these lovely little pop flash plays.
Vitality have worked on so many of these, yeah.
And it's we saw the kind of start of it in London when the synergy was just right, and now you can see the confidence. They've got rounds to play with. So they're going to. Prophet getting cheeky with it. Does get checked, though. Sevov sharp. Wants to speed up off the back of that.
Certainly space to play into here, but there are 3 members of Vitality still looking to defend the A site. In fact, the NAVI's playing towards default here at least. But everybody's here so early. Plant's going to be really awkward. Challenge come through. Actually, the shock dart's a little short. So chip damage done off that. Now Clark's got himself in a deadly position.
I was wondering if anyone could play off it maybe, if maybe Rooksy could help, but no, Rooksy's a little bit more dedicated towards main, so I'd love to see someone try and complement that position, and now with Sevov gone, he gets left on such an island. Yeah, can he 1-for-1 trade down? The numbers so favourable here. This has to be monumental from Rooksy. That's a great beginning though. Sinar gone. And a fair fight at the end. Durka just going to pip him to the post though. And 11 rounds made, and Vitality now so close to taking us to map 3.
Starting to build up in terms of confidence. You can really see it. Some of the approaches to sort of very pivotal moments in some of these rounds where instead of come back on Sunset, they just weren't really aligned, not on the same page. The bonus conversion here certainly looking much better, especially considering financial situation on the other side of the board. I mean, investment back in here, 2 Guardians to round out for Sevov and Hero. Ultimates-wise, nothing to play with just yet. Vitality certainly with an advantage in that regard.
It looks direct, doesn't it? Simple in approach. Yeah, just going to go straight to business. Not really slow down on the roll. And Prophet already going to catch Cloric, so that's a lovely little pickup. Maybe just, I don't want to say blind, but it certainly wasn't as considered as that was. Exit already going to catch Prophet right back in things. Happy to stamp his authority deeper.
Full control here over backside.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for the support on it though. I want to see Sevov right there with him, but actually Hero to catch Yampi, potentially right through the doors, and there's the kill and no trade potential. They start to scale back in towards the site. Sevov now has to be cautious, not get overwhelmed there. Nice little bit of unison work, just right off the back of each other, but they fall back towards main and play for the plant.
A win though for Vitality. It's come to a 2v2. NAVI now considering the util. A late wrap back through double doors here.
Oh, it's dangerous. That puts Sevov right in the crosshairs. If he can't control this, it gets really rather concerning. But the time is a factor. And they've,
very fine margins.
Yeah.
Sayonara will fall. NAVI to find one. And fine margins, but these are not the sort of wins you want to see NAVI have. They need to stabilize the economy. They need to do it fast. Certainly hope to get back into this. Alex just getting ahead of that flash, and I'm sort of okay with seeing him posture up like this. You're talking about there's no trade on the back of that. Again, I think he's just a little bit distracted by what's going on behind him. If anything, for me, in that situation, he hears the drone, he deals with it, he's not tagged. Go further forwards. He's still looking back towards double doors in that situation, and just hearing him speak in that interview there, yeah, I'm looking for the confidence. Looking to really take control of some of these rounds.
There's that confidence. That's a tough one. Yeah. But no, and the thing is, I'm not even looking at him being the issue. I want to see someone maybe support
everything
him
around
a bit.
it, yes.
Like if you've got him willing to play his number up, cool, love that, brilliant. Go for it. I think he even caught Vitality in that position too. He actually really held some ground. I want to see a little bit of synergy with it. But Rooksik there, going to find Yampi.
Ooh, can he get out?
He does. He does make a win. Sevov even finding Prophet. This is still game on. That's an issue though. Sayonara should be on for that one, and he is. And now Chronicle starts clearing, leaving just Hero alive. Not going to be able to use that Hunter's Fury as maybe he would have wanted.
Needs a kill or two to
Oh,
make
he
use
needs a
of it.
lot. And if they're just on the same page, it'd be very surprising. He knows he's got a fight on his hands now at front. Durka not going to be denied on that defuse unless you got it going. A bound on the swing, tees up Sayonara. Defuse is there. No problems to be had. 12 for Vitality.
Coming out of that as well, the pit obtained for Chronicle.
Oh, yeah.
Vitality will hit number 12. It's unfortunate. As I was saying, I think Exit's just looking to rinse and repeat with that same execution towards A. Profek. He found the same kill in the previous round, right?
I think so.
And a headshot onto somebody else, but Exit, unfortunately, the one to fall here. One away from the knives. It's a muddled purchase. They've got plenty of ultimates to play with, NAVI. On the other side, it's just rinse and repeat again. Let's see if Profek finds the same kill. Third time's a charm.
Yeah. Eyes on Profek. If he does, could you imagine? There we go. That's how you stop it, I guess. All right, so played out of this one, but Vitality kind of given them the site a fair crack, right? It's, all right, we'll let them take this. We'll play for retake. We've got full kit of utility. We're fine to play for it. There need to be errors. That's one. Exit out pops the knives. He needs to go wild in this, expecting a flash off to B. Playing on the one-way here, trying to buy time, but just gets burnt out of that. Kron going to take him away from the equation, and the problem is the buy behind it. The rest of Na'Vi are not well equipped.
No, really not. Now in a position where they have to hold on to site. They do have Hunter's Fury to play off, though. The investment's coming through. They're piling everything into this. Bigger picture-wise, this is a win for Vitality. They're spending everything just to get one more on the board. Profek will find Sivov, but time's starting to dwindle now. And like I said, Vitality going to feel really happy about the level of investment that comes through and removing any weapons they did have in this situation.
Yeah, it's a silver lining, but it is one that basically gets you teed up for the rest of the game, right? Na'Vi had to put everything, because if they didn't, they'd probably lose the round, right? So it's that double-edged sword, what do we do with this? But you're right, you look at the buy coming back in, they don't have those ults there to bank on anymore. They don't have that little cushion, and it starts feeling more and more readable. But again, Vitality are happy with this. How many times have they gotten close? Even when they're playing for this retake. But eye up where the spike is. Ruxic, this time not with the pack.
You've got to be conscious here if he even peeks onto window with it in hand. He is challenging. They're just trying to fake out this A again, but Vitality have been happy to leave just Profek.
Oh, he's been caught by the knife. That's a little bit worrying. He's been able to backpedal away, but they're getting active down middle as well, Mike. They're hunting him down.
Just have a couple of teammates nearby now. Look how far Exit's gone with this space now. Has to find this kill onto Profek. And he doesn't. Chronicle will find Chloric alongside that as well. NAVI just getting ahead of themselves ever so slightly. Giving that freedom towards this A site, hit a few rounds and try to switch things up a little bit here to get the plant, but it is a 5v3.
Okay, good find for Hero. Joker gone, the rest slowly making their way over. Profek, I mean, he's still in spawn basically at this point.
He hasn't moved since the start of the round.
No, he's just holding space here. But again, time will become a factor. They do need to get a move on if they want to challenge in this. Na'Vi running a little low on HP, but they've got the ults to try and help out here. Ruxic going to play off for the Hunter's Fury, get that swing, gets Yampy down, but the trade's coming through. It's all on Hero. But the time is on his side, but now there's problems. He needs to get back there and check on this, but Profek catching me on the cross, but time is in hand. Vitality extend.
Ahora las retos de
in the days when they were FPX and whatnot. But I want to think that they will revisit this Breeze. And funny enough, we are going to split. We were speaking about the preparation and whatnot, and of course Vitality was definitely watching and was happy to leave the split open. At the beginning of the day, I was speaking about the cool things that Navi had. On the day we talked about what they did on the attack, I just took a little bit of a show in what they do in the defense, but it's a very well-rounded map. On the side of Vitality, though, what is everybody going
boring
to
composition.
Yeah, but what about the role changes? Like,
yes, but that's what makes it interesting. Yeah. Sorry, I was channeling my inner Mini there. It's a very standard composition, Petra. If you were Vitality right now, like, are you saying, yeah, we're going to stick with what we want to do going forward? We're going to put Yampi on a duel list for this one?
No, I think no, I don't think so. I think you need to be more heavy with utility. So let's see what they have.
And it's Yampi on the Phoenix, so things are changing around. This is very similar to the composition that we saw at the beginning of the day with them two, with Yampi on the Phoenix and Dirty on the Neon. Yampi was so comfortable on that Cypher. Casters were highlighting it as well. I do hope that this is like a point of inflection in Vitality's mindset and obviously how they're feeling. I think it's the first time that I'm seeing Sayonara smile, so it is a good prospect for them.
Are we happy then seeing Yampi on Phoenix rather than the Raze, Petra?
I think it's good to have Phoenix flashes on the split.
It's because of Yampi being confident on Phoenix, right?
Like no, I don't see Yampi playing Raze in this one. I don't know. We shall see. Like, I see a lot of combos here, possibly. I want him to actually shine and see the same thing that I saw between Chronicle and Prophet, but between Yampi and Dirty.
And now also Vitality have got the benefit of being able to see what Navi like to do with this composition, because they would have watched the Foot game.
Yeah, exactly. But I think that they played so well on the defense. I don't know how much of that I can put onto Foot, actually, because they had so many ideas that did not require necessarily just to be aggressive. That I expect this to be a very good map.
Yeah, I expect this to be a very good series that we'll be talking about for a long time to come. This is going to have serious implications for the rest of the group stage of Stage 2. So let's head back one last time for tonight to Pansy and Hypoc.
Yeah, Frankie's been on one today, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has.
She's been on one. Are you enjoying your work or something, Frankie?
It's just like Frankie try not to be the most British person challenge. Impossible.
Impossible. Did you just slap his ass?
Did you? On his bum.
But one thing she said that I do wholeheartedly agree on is this actually could be a very good map. I don't know if I think it'll be close, though. I think Na'Vi looked really damn good against Foot.
I think across this year, Navi's sitting at 6-2, and already we're seeing that upwards trend. I think Vitality are really going to struggle here on the decider. And again, one thing I never want to see is Yampi playing Raze. I'm just going to put it out there. I absolutely agree with Baya. I'm happier to see the Phoenix come out here. Obviously, Durka back in jail.
Back in jail. Look, you can't have all the fun.
Power will only give you snippets.
Just
a breadcrumb here or there.
And I do want to see how good this looks, because I think we see the validity of how Na'Vi approach this map, and it looked really solid. I think this was when I really saw Chloric and Exit in that lovely synergy. I saw the kind of openers and closers for the side, especially on the attack.
They just have Hero going bonkers.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the stars aligning sort of stuff. But even outside of that, I want to see how Vitality then go pound for pound with it, because if this is what the new comp's going to look like and how they want to shape their team, I need to see it looking viable. So Yampi with a late presence shown towards middle with that flash.
Almost wins out, though, with the timing there. And get a confirmation behind it. With a gap in the edge of the wall here. Hero has just been tucked into screens, though. So happy to lean into this retake approach. Full 5v5 here in the post. Plant open for Heaven here, so need to see that awareness from Na'Vi to address the situation.
I'm also looking at Chloric too. This position could be nasty. Depending on when he wants to start really building on it, they've already applied pressure towards Pillar and they've won at least the first step in that
Vitality have cleared vents, by the way.
Yeah, this is getting a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, Yampi. Brilliant heads-up work from him. He's done more than enough for me this round. And it should be a simple conclusion, and it is very well handled.
Vitality doing everything they needed to in the downtime here in this post. Be rewarded And the only thing really it could have got astray is Yampy being caught in mid, for example, and maybe somebody getting a little overzealous towards Vents, but the clearance is so early on that Vitality then know where to shift their focus.
Enemy remaining.
He does really well. A bit of noise back from...
oh no, we've got a headset full.
Well, time is still going.
Yeah, it's still good. He's, look, that's the experience there. That's the pedigree. He knows how to get those headphones back in nice and quick for NAVI. Gonna have to try and figure it out, right? Learn on the job. Yampy gonna be farming this up. That's pretty solid on the Bandit as well. Exit, how far are we gonna chase Kron here?
All the way.
All right, Hero. That's one way to stop Durka, but again, the rest of this is all going one-sided. Seevov's still pretty nasty as well on the old pistols, but yeah, how's he got another? How's he got another? So no, that wasn't pretty, and Seevov is on an absolute heater this round. Does get caught on the Prowler. Keeps himself just tucked. Oh! That is something else! Bloody hell, give me the replay now. Give me a kill by kill for Seevov.
Another second round flip as well. In fantastic style. 4 kills for Seevov. He picks up this rifle that's left on the floor and goes to town with it.
Oh.
I'll change that spray though. Not updated the config here.
No,
on
not
the,
yet, not yet. Still,
the tournament client.
He's like, wait, Andrew's seen it. He's like,
Andrew's seen it. Yeah, just staring at the logo now.
Docking 5 points from you there. Brumanek, what a swift reminder what he can do. Again, look, he's been a man that we've been waiting to see find his footing. So if there's more of that, be happy to see it.
Makes it with a chance here, at least presence shown on the other side by Vitality. Given an honest shot of things just yet as Hero to get a bit greedy there, finding both. Sayonara will shut down exit. Trying to springboard off the back of that.
Looking where they find the next couple of steps out. That's really well done by Ruxic to keep control and you know, a little bit of a side glance over towards it in case someone's trying to find some space. But as it stands, Durka and Sayonara are just going to take the walk. Putting it right to the man who just went nuts. Actually, Sayonara is still alive in a 1v2, and that's not impossible. Has utility to play with, has the spike, and has 40 seconds.
One more for an ult. Could be a big tool to flip this 1v2.
I'll find you. 30 seconds
for a safe plant here as well. No, they're close in heaven, but
planted. Bring them down.
just goes on here, Ruxic. Times it perfectly with Cloric. Can close this out now and find number 2. And ult's already in hand though for Sayonara and Yampy. Certainly a chance to fight back in here. Inside NAVI, not too far away from a couple of ults themselves. We're looking sharp as ever.
Yeah.
Beautiful equalizer though from Sayonara.
I'm concerned about his posture.
Nah, we've got to get his eyes tested.
That's what he's...
Yeah.
I'm a little bit concerned.
They're just being fried week in, week out. The posture's not even a concern for me.
That's a second
physical
thought.
therapy for all of that, but get that man some glasses if he's that close to the screen.
I do need to get contact lenses soon. Maybe we can go together. I'll take him down to the opticians. All good. We go back in. Buys on both sides. Ults there for Vitality. You heard it with Yampy. He's going straight up towards heaven. Flash in. Sees very little, but he's going to actually find one player. Gives a lot of space over, but Durka kind of hoping for the same sort of thing through vents, and that's not to be.
Seevov able to put the wall up as well. Anything from bubbling over towards 8. We dealt with though. Chunk removed. Perfect just goes glancing up towards ramp here, but Yampy with a backstab. We'll find the first
flash.
at least.
He's keeping him busy. Oof, exit does get there in time, but not quick enough to save Hero. A bit of a bloody battle between these two, and you look at the positioning from Ruxic, just disconnected enough that he's not been noted. Clark down on 10 HP, can't really be the one to take that point of contact, but if Sayonara's walking, that's got my concern here.
I was going to say, how long do Vitality read that this is a safe TP towards site, but finally now, Chronicle catches a glimpse. All to do now in a 2v3. Coming through from Sayonara. Doesn't catch though.
No, they're trying to imply that CT side has presence, but now the numbers. Oh, made nothing. Chronicle looking on it until then.
That would have been a hell of a clutch.
That would have been one for the books, wouldn't it?
Looks like just letting him know as well. Certainly an opportunity.
Smiles on the other side, but
beautiful shots from Kron. Ruxic down to 24 HP. Very, very close.
Man, this could be a great map between these two. I just hope we keep seeing this tempo here. That's it. Okay, I was like,
yeah.
Hey, he got the attention.
He's getting the high five out of the way first.
Yeah. But I want to see Durka find his footing here, and Yampy as well, just going to that punch towards the site, because everyone else is firing up here. Sayonara's looking solid. Everyone, Kron's almost clutching out here. Give me that front line to add to it too. Sivov tested again, been passing with flying colors. NAVI trying to hold their ground here, but the Stinger's up against them. Certainly could be valid in a round like this.
No spam connecting yet on either side. Yampy got to be conscious of ammo already. One more clip left here. Bit of lean from NAVI over towards B initially. Actually an exploration from Hero going on a walkabout. He's maybe catch a couple of steps there, so.
It seems like Chloric's getting a little bit closer in towards vents. Putting a fair amount of faith behind exit. A lot slower tempo now. Just a bit too early on the flash to know any progress.
Gonna fall back here.
Exit not noted.
Ooh, it's a bit messy though, isn't it? Is it drawing any other bodies? No, they're still keeping players where they are. It's a freeze from NAVI. They don't believe it. They're not buying it. But it could still be this crunch through vents, which I think is what's happening here. Exit's going to be in trouble. He's got players left and right to deal with, but he's... Oh, well, he tried to isolate, but Yampy was there so fast to bail him out. Troy tries to play in. He's got one. Can he turn around in time for bullets? Not enough to handle it. 12 seconds now. Vitality making something out of nothing. And don't forget about Profek in this.
Get the pit off this. Chronicle's going to invest. He absolutely will, yeah. It's a good spread on site as well. Now seems to just tuck in. Let Durka and Profek do the heavy lifting here.
Profek needs the upgrade though. He's still on that Stinger. Has got a paranoia, but that feels late. He'll be on contact if anything. Does he get any help? No. There it is. Durka's now going to be vision limited. This has to play in Profek here because it can't all come down to Kron. There's the catch and denial. Went to do it as fast as he could, but Hero sends him away. Chronicle left now.
Oh my God.
How many times will this man get the two, but the third too far?
Great synergy from NAVI though.
God, the spacing had to be good.
I mean, Profek has to play out here. The plant's not for him. Obviously, there's a pit to really cut off some of the crucial sightlines on the approach towards Chronicle on site. Very awkward engagement here with Chloric on the drop down. Just can't hold on to the spray.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, I mean, that's really unlucky for Chronicle.
Nice job! Nice job playing together, boys. Oh my God, I love you guys.
Okay, gets a little control at the end. He gets a little control. He's a little excited. Gets a little control. What do we think of it so far? How do we like the cheers?
Yeah, no, I'm feeling it.
You're on board?
Get a bit of America's spirit into the
yeah,
studio.
okay, getting pumped up. And we are going to have a little listen in with Vitality. Currently sat on one round. Let's see how that sounds.
3, 2, 1.
They won't be.
Yeah, they won't be.
Yes.
Is it strong to say?
They one way.
I think.
All blind.
All blind. Nice.
And one.
There's no more. They used Omen partner. Guys, just come A, Exe. Just come A.
Can you flash?
Okay.
Crossing to
Yes.
Barrels. And orb up. Orb, wait.
Oh man,
He's gonna pick more. Open the orb.
I'm coming too.
yeah, just go A, Exe. Where did he ult?
Omen, he's on A, guys. Ulted
He
on.
ulted. Okay, guys, cancel.
I have double prowler assists.
Okay.
With neon ulti.
Yes, go overrun him.
I mean, I'll not ult, but I will
Yes. I'm ready to prowler. Tell me when.
Wait, let me get closer. Let's just we need the raid boss. I'm gonna wall off ramp also.
I'm ready.
3,
2, 1. Careful, he's in ramp. Okay, he's main. I reveal above.
Nice. One heaven, guys. One heaven.
Careful, Ram.
Just go towards side.
I put the molly on Raptors.
Careful coming out Raptor.
City one.
I have paranoia if they retake.
Maybe TP right.
No, he's
I
not
have
above.
paranoia.
He's not above for sure.
Yeah.
No, I mean TP right on the
Okay,
city.
yeah, it's fine.
Careful main, bro.
Clean comms. Clean, concise comms there. Bloody hell. All right, let's see if they can hold on to this one, though, because Na'Vi have been good at these retakes. They've been getting up in their faces. We're going to use the dog to get close. That's going to know Chronicle.
They're out on elbow.
Yeah, they're already there. But Sayonara and Prophet, good work in synergy. Floric can't do it this time. Vitality in numbers. And able to get their second.
Great clean up here. Well, things were a little frantic in terms of the initial approach here. Durka, again, he wants to try and run away with this space, but unfortunately shut down so quickly. You can hear the frustration as well.
Yep.
And still with a very good util to secure this site hold. Vitality will find number 2.
Again, it's just the fact that he goes so far, especially after the calls.
Stay focused.
And it's like, how do you temper a player like Durka, though? Because you need him,
you need him
to do those things sometimes.
Yeah, you need to. Oh, well, like I said, you still need to let him do his thing.
Yeah, it's so easy to sit there and be like, oh, you should temper him, but actually, Ruxic, hold on. But you don't want to quell that confidence. Sometimes he's got to make a misplay, and you got to kind of take the good with the bad, I guess. But for now, Vitality putting together a beautiful round. Brute force towards B, and job's done, it looks like. Exit limited amounts to have influence on this, maybe make it costly, but it's one of those, isn't it? It's very hard to find that perfect balance with a superstar, and he is a superstar. That's the long and short of it. So you kind of put them in their own box almost.
Exit noted here, down to 45. Offering up the knife fight. Chronicle's having none of it though. Still discipline here to protect the inventory, and Chronicle will shut it down. Number 3 found. Durka and Profek and Yampi will all have ults to invest now. NAVI will be back on a bye. The first time really seen him try and get ahead of this slow orb onto B main. Again, it could be a death sentence in most situations for Durka to come up against Seavoff wherever he's playing. The Chloric exit and Ruxical with ults to invest on the other side though. Couple of light shields. I mean, yeah, the scope's gone now anyway. But yeah, certainly Vitality showing a bit more of that resilience we saw displayed earlier on in the series. To keep this one in check for the time being after a string of 4 rounds. They look comfortable as well in terms of the retake.
And I think, just kind of rolling my mind back, right, just because we're here in this timeout for a second, Na'Vi calling it. The comms have been frantic today from Vitality.
They always every listening with Vitality.
I know, but it felt like they got cleaned up initially, right? But then stage 1, this
Yeah.
was when Yampi was playing more of that duelist role almost, or like, you know, kind of towards that side of things, and it was a bit more hectic, taking almost a back seat to a degree, right? Not massively, it's not like he was ever a passive player, but it felt like there was more focus on it. They tried to really drill that down. I think my concerns just go bigger picture here. It's like, yes, you could probably scrape a win against a NAVI here. We don't know how good they are bigger picture. We don't know where they really settle down. I think they're towards the top end, to be fair. I think this new NAVI does look solid. But Vitality aren't meant to be see if they can just scrape through a group stage. They're meant to be pushing back to internationals, doing deep runs, right? This is the team, we hold them to high standards. My concerns are when we start really looking into the nitty-gritty with them. Now, it's early days still, obviously, with these role swaps, first time we're seeing it. I just want to keep a real eye on it going forward, and operator out for Durka.
Yeah, last second switch up, actually. Have the ult behind it as well, but going to be put to task now. Try and open up round number 8. Seavoff again, no surprise to see him on island once more towards B. It's really put NAVI in a position to explore mid quite proactively. Not necessarily found much on the other side of it up until this point.
Yeah, enough utility or kind of posturing was shown on B that they called the pack back towards that side. But you can see it is a bit of a ruse, hoping the Durka could crack that open. I think Chloric's taken a bit of damage there, but he's still standing. Don't know how much he can do from Pillar on his own, though. Yeah, not enough. Nowhere near enough. But exits! Dives in head first. Puts up a damn good stand and brings it back down to a 2v2. Seavoff then slips in ahead of the curve, catching Yampi and leaving Sayonara in a 1v2. With the spike not down, they can gap close. Look how close Ruxic is already, and Sayonara none the wiser until now. Gets a second chance at this, though, and not going to get much more from it.
Close out here. Sayonara goes for an open plant. Couple of options for him, but like you said, just not noting Ruxic being there so early on. NAVI to find number 5 now. Again, Exit just goes absolutely insane. Drop down here, rewarded massively for taking that risk. Oh, he looks so snappy as well.
That is a treat to watch.
Somebody to have an American in here, bro. No.
I was saying, yeah, too much America in here.
Ah, too much.
Just keeping Cloric in check.
You got, you got to. He's Cloric's on 1-7. You got to keep him in check.
Yeah.
Getting too confident.
I think he needs you harping on Exit, to be honest. He's got his own problems.
He's got enough on his plate, mate.
Switch up here, though.
Yeah, look at
Seavoff actually over towards A this time around.
Yeah, nice
Wall
to see
will
them
be
going
noted.
for it.
Chronicle trying to bait out the inevitable. I was going to say, could get caught off on the reload here, though, and absolutely is.
This is going to be a hard site take. It felt like they had done enough in their minds to just make it through, and they have, apparently. Yampy goes wild opening this up, and Exit not going to get away with it twice. Trying to drop down ahead of expectation, and they are a little weaker than they'd like, I'm sure, but Seavoff has 3 players to locate. Spikes to defuse. He would start with a blind catch on Profit, potentially. He's not been given that.
Sayonara just a little shallow on the Prowler. Won't note Seavoff's reposition, but he's looking to give this up. Hold on to what he's got. I mean, it's only really Cloric and Hero with money to bring into the next. Do have Seekers available, but doesn't necessarily help the buy too much. Great turn of pace, though, from Vitality to just barrel towards the B site. Switch up of the formation from NAVI, and it's punished here in the first instance. I don't think anyone's going to get close enough to Seavoff, but look how there's still Durka's ultimate to play with. I mean, Yampy, as you said, just brute forcing into this. Profek will catch a spam off the reveal.
Felt very individual there, just catching him.
Yeah. I mean, the time is just all over the place.
Headshot at you!
I couldn't handle playing against Yampy.
No, I couldn't.
I couldn't handle it. I would be unwell.
Just carries ranked comms into the stage.
Yeah. There's that Fnatic spray again. The buy's not particularly pleasant, is it? Seavoff the only one to really have that buy in hand that was kept over from the previous round.
You said Hero Guardian. You were big on the Hero Guardian.
All right, yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I am big on the Hero Guardian. Wait till you see what he does. Wait till you see what he does. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. That side of the map, just Chronicle to deal with.
It's not how it starts, it's how it ends, you know? Okay. Come on. Like, you can't just walk this again, though, boys, please. Oh, Cloric's getting involved. All right.
He can walk it from
yeah,
the other
he
side.
absolutely could. Fair play. Yeah, that's on me. Can the other two make it back in time? Cloric is putting in a shift here, trying to buy precious seconds. But that smoke going kind of means it's done for. And
you can see
now,
nothing but Prowler there, by the way.
wait to see what Hero does here, though. 3, 2, 1. Seavoff that time.
Down B.
3, 2, 1. There it is. Told you. Can't believe you doubted it. Durka and Yampy to locate.
30 seconds left.
I like the way the observers play along with our nonsense now.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, boys. Heals there.
Just on the off chance.
And actually, the fact that Yampy's made it back towards main is mad to me. So you feel like that's kind of the checkmate on this. But again, it's what Hero does next.
Yeah.
How do you see it?
It's that one when he spins back, right?
Yeah. Here we go. 3, 2. 3, 2, 1. Oh, the res is not what we needed. Yampy, please, man. Yampy just waited. We said it's a checkmate. I didn't expect to do that, though. But the res coming in as well.
As you said, just not noting the possibility that Yampy's repositioned the way he has. It's at 12 and 7 right now. Another ultimate in the back pocket here. Tying things up. Got 5 apiece now.
Bro, face card, call me 360. Maybe checkmate first.
Maybe check main first.
Maybe just check main first.
Yeah.
He's so nice to help them out, though. Because they probably weren't
He's
thinking
IGOing
that.
for both teams.
That's so sweet of him, because you thought the comms aren't hectic enough.
No.
Let's up the ante.
Yampi's actually micromanaging 9 players.
Scout destroyed.
Oh, it's 5-5. Yampi's got ult. Kron's on his phone. Doom scrolling. All been there. 1-3-1. Right up middle.
I mean, first time actually, Navi haven't been positioned to explore towards them, or at least greet this. And no progress with Vitality behind that, though. So typically, when we've seen Searoth over here, they have had bodies in place. We've got to be careful with the timing now, but we'll slip away through vents.
I've got your trail.
Seeker's not going to be there fast enough to truly show where they are. Dirk are going to deal with all of them anyway, so not as indicative as made they'd hope, but at 30 seconds, look at this walk from Exit. Exit, get your gun out.
Yeah.
Oh. I get it was late, but man. And Hero.
Oh my god.
It was all 3. It could have been everything. In the end, Yampy once again playing spoiler. And the plant's now in place.
Spike planted.
Again, it just could have been an absolute disaster there into vents, but traded out so quickly. Clark, though, he slipped forwards. Won't be noted as of yet. Dirk now on the clearance, and good for the headshot. Steve off left now, Sheriff in hand, and Chronicle. They want to close things out. 4 alive, number 6 on the board. Vitality looking very good to close out the first half here.
I will say though, that Exit and Cloric coming through on the side swap, right? Like, that's still something we have to wait and see. This is a very close affair. It's a good time, though, for them to hit their stride for Vitality, however, right? Start getting that confidence building. You look at the second half of this first half, it has been predominantly them, Yampy, really
script,
essential.
really.
Yeah, like, I'm very, very impressed. Oh.
And a broken bye here for round 12. Spectre's a Bulldog. Hero on the trademark.
Makes it out. All good. Stayed around. And God, the timing on that wall might have just saved his life.
Rooksik got a kill.
How are you finding kills there? You were meant to be dead. Look at the HP on him. Dirk is on 21, Siler is on 3. I don't know how they won that fight towards B main.
Hero will be noted here. Retreats away. And now Vitality sight set towards the A side. Makes it not going forward this time around. Happy to just tuck in. Catches a glimpse, but can't catch a kill.
50 seconds. They've drawn the rotation. Do you pump a fake on this then? You've got 3 players over on that side of the map and you're pretty sure of it. You've still got one in towards middle. It's good calling, but this HP issue is still such a problem. Searoth playing in this angle as well. You've got to feel he's good for one here. Got to see that spacing between Kron and Yampy. Does Yampy still have a flash? He does, but I mean, okay, not good for one. Kron just on the corner. Reads it so well, and Rooksik's options are hard here. Yes, there's some weaker players, but it's just pick your poison. And Yampy's just winning today.
Up to 14 now. Good God's work for Vitality here on split. Pump will come through. Still concerns, though, for me. Still 3 left to deal with on the side of NAVI. Pulls now in silence. Hero has to be diligent in his clearance through mid here, but Chronicles won it.
Yeah, Hero's gone down. This puts it down to Cloric and Exit. Cloric can only do so much, and Chronicles' presence now becomes paramount. Exit in a 1v2. Sayonara is low. Ah, the timing.
Jinx.
You gotta do the throw now.
Well, 7-5 for Vitality. Again, a good way to close out the half, especially with NAVI taking control early on. I believe right after this replay, though, we'll be catching up with Profek and Frankie. The interview recorded just before this series.
Profik, I realise we didn't get to talk to each other in London. So first of all, how have you found the last few months? Because you haven't really had a moment to catch your breath.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty tiring, which I pretty like, you know. back-to-back a lot of events. Right now we are back EMEA, and I mean, goal is clear for us, you know, to just make champs, and yeah.
Is it quite nerve-wracking though going up against NAVI today, because you haven't had much time to prep?
No, I think we are confident. I think we are confident in our stuff, and especially in ourselves. So we are not scared of NAVI. We are scared of Leviathan, you know, right now.
Well, you don't need to be scared of them for a few months at least. Let's talk about today then, because Pau has mentioned to me that there are going to be some changes. I'm guessing not for you though, because you look rock solid on the smokes.
I mean, I wish it would be some changes with me, but unfortunately this time it's not me. I need to stay on the smokes, but I'm pretty excited for the new changes, and I can't say much because, you know, I will take a fun, but it will be interesting.
Okay, so we can't talk about what's happening for the other players, but you don't want to be on smokes anymore, so make your pitch. What do you want to be doing?
Double duelist, Phoenix and Neon.
Okay. Oh, so you'd be primary, you'd be secondary. You'll do anything as long as you just get to focus on fragging.
Yes, yes.
Okay, right. I'm your biggest fan now, Profik. I want to see this man on a Phoenix, please. Pau. Thank you.
I'm not sure it's Pau you got to convince us.
Yeah,
Yampy at this
exactly.
point.
And he's
Yampy's not giving this up.
Man. He's having a great time. Oh, man.
But also wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, roll the dice at this point.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows? However, 5-7, right? So I think, I don't want to call it recency bias, but the way that first half closed out, it looked fantastic for Vitality, right? Like some real confidence builders in there as well, looking quite sharp in there.
Yeah, the things that were kind of lacking in map 1 and obviously were on display here for Breeze have been carried across here for Vitality for sure. NAVI, again, with how well prepped they were for Sunset, I think they certainly had the benefit of the element of surprise.
Same approach as the last map. Yeah. Last time we played this simplistic stuff, just all in, and expect this. Expect a lot of that ramp pressure. You can't expect that.
That's disgusting.
Man.
Not just the shot, but the position of where he's died. Chronicle's going to be reeling off that.
I was going to zoom in on it on the map, but you know what? We'll get it on the replay.
It, man.
It's a circle. Hold on. I don't know if it even works. Look at where he died. Shocking. Shocking.
Did it show? Yeah, it did show.
Don't know. Doesn't matter. There's a wall.
There's a wall.
There's a wall.
We've got walls, Lauren.
Oh, they got guns. At this point, it is down to Profik and Sayonara, and it ain't happening. NAVI looking solid on that. This is what I'm going to come to expect. If you watch the previous series, this looks very similar, and we need that replay. What the hell was that shot, man?
Yeah, like I said, it's where Chronicles died, which is crazy.
Please replay.
I mean, it probably did look BS from Chloric's POV as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I wouldn't even pre-aim there.
No.
That's not even... That is wild. All right, well, potentially extension of play, 6-7 now. Don't look at me like that. I hate it.
I didn't say anything.
No, but I can see it in your eyes,
but you said it for a reason.
Because it's the score! Don't.
Vitality looking to crunch in, though. Towards B main. Get your hand off your mute button. See on the X-ray. Oh, well. Yampy goes ahead, but nobody follows through.
That's my captain there, just gonna leave him to rot. Durka, gonna find one. But this has gone as you'd expect.
Chronicle over towards A. Don't have much of a chance to have a say here. I think he's just going to be caught in transition as well. Heroes already. Well, actually just giving up the angle now. But it's only a classic. He's going to take his time.
What would you like to talk about during this extension of round?
Why are you muted? Why did you mute?
Because I was laughing, Michael. Because you did the... Well, okay.
I did the what?
You did the little... Nothing.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. I
specifically leant away from the vertical stream so that there's no video
evidence.
There's
no proof. No. I saw it. I have the proof, and people believe me. I'm a sensible member of talent. Stop leaning away and making faces. Stop
Production are laughing in my ear as well.
Well.
Yeah.
Wow. I've got that. Wow. I won't say the scoreline, but it is tied all even. Because I'm not allowed to, apparently.
No, it is.
Yeah. It's your job now.
Good stuff for Navi though. Looking to go back to basics for what worked for them earlier on. And again, just to note as well, Yampy going forwards here. Nobody following up. Maybe a little bit of a miscom, doesn't necessarily look like one of those rehearsed pieces.
No. Maybe comms are hectic. But we'll be hearing Navi's this round, so we'll see the difference in composure.
The vibes have been great.
The vibes have been good, so maybe that continues. I hope so. It looks quite pacey, so we get to kind of be on board with this. Let's check it out right about now.
Take my timing, B.
Still inside one.
You holding me. Wait, left from Jiggle, I'll kill him.
I'm not too blind.
Yo, can you throw Lurk smoke or?
Why, you're gonna flash me, you're gonna flash me.
Flashing. They swung. One more bit. Exit, remember, you just live in the corner, baby. Next run. I'm sorry. Next run. Hey, forgive me.
Now, can we just talk about what's been happening with these listen-ins on the comms?
Go on.
Finger of death. Second we listen to someone, lose a round. Every time.
I don't know, we've had a couple of successful listeners today.
No, I like to propagate lies.
Okay.
With confidence, because Jack can't talk back on air. Unless he yells really loudly, and then he probably could, actually. Please don't do that again.
He comes in at 120%.
I absolutely lifted out of my chair earlier in fear. But coming into this, now we have the rifles coming out. Let's pay a good amount of attention to this one. As I want to see Navi looking solid on this attack, something that I was quite excited by in the previous season. Need to see them on the same page as well. Get that synergy, timing, all the buzzwords right. I'm looking at Cloric, looking at Exit. Not been their best performance yet on this map, so it's going to be a nice upswing for them.
Even here early on, Yampy's only one away from an ult. Certainly a chance to invest here. They catch a glimpse here towards Evan. Chronicle going to take a headshot. Hero actually finding two.
Yeah, Hero's been marvelous in this round. Exit does manage to mop up Yampy, but it was a team effort at that point, and Hero was in the fantastic position in case they needed it. So now Sayonara and Profek. Profek! You're not meant to get two back! What is going on there? Exit and Hero. Way ahead of it, looking to punish the res. And they're lovely from Seavoff, though, just to make sure that it doesn't get out of hand. And Sayonara in a 1v2. The ponytail, always a problem. Keep your head down now.
Slip back into the smoke, though. So maybe not expecting that. Nearly caught off guard by the Prowler.
Still got a Horn and a Prowler to play with. That's a really viable way to start it. Oh! And goodbye, Seavoff. That is how you handle a 1v2. And that's going to be a gut punch for Navi.
Another big clutch here from Sayonara to close out here. Find number 9. Fantastic stuff from him. Saw him shine with the Sheriff previously. Here, just dissects this 1v2 perfectly. I think as well, what the reveal can't be done.
So telling.
Yeah, I believe Seavoff is inside the smoke, so doesn't even go for that. Yeah, a little bit confused actually, yeah. I mean, was that at the end of the round? When did that happen? That can't be the post-round reaction.
No, surely not. Surely not.
Scuts usually want to get a bit more animated than that. 2-2 now in the second half so far.
Here comes that pace.
Still maintaining the lead.
Look at the ult on that Durka. Taking it as a red flag to a ball, just goes head first in. Cloric and Exit gone. One side of the approach completely brutalized at this point. What does Roxic and Seavoff even do here?
Perfect here, but Yampy's responded. Seavoff shows his hand, and Sayonara to clean up another. Double digits found. Ultimate starting to align for Vitality as well. Yampy, Sayonara, and Profek available. Durka just missing one. And it's the confidence from Durka to go forwards here. Beautiful stuff. That judge a real problem for
You said
Navi.
you're gonna drop 30.
But you said, did Exit say he was going to drop 30?
He's dropping the 11 so far.
Little ways away. A few more rounds to play, though.
Plenty of rounds.
Yep. An ace or 4.
Yep.
That could really get him back on track.
That could get us going.
Yep.
Wait till you see what he does next. Timeout for Na'Vi, and rightly so. These three now are starting to become
yeah, I mean, because they're in
harder work.
A real tough spot here.
Yeah.
Obviously, the buy's going to come through, but it's essentially giving Vitality access to series point. With 3 in a row. Like I said, ults to consider here. Nothing for Na'Vi to invest now. Hero and Cloric both missing 2. And Ruxic for the TP as well, but yeah, round 18 could be fairly telling in terms of the culmination here of this series. I think Vitality back into confidence plays here. You saw Na'Vi go back to basics and do what worked earlier on in the series, but maybe Vitality feeling a little more on form now.
Yeah. It just feels like it doesn't have that same burst, right? Like, I feel like Vitality are handling that front line so well here. It's what impressed me, watching Na'Vi against Foot. But we've seen it in this series. Cloric and Exit in this map not having that same freedom as they previously had. And kind of hard to see how much depth they have behind that, because we're still having to figure that out ourselves. But a little bit of a timing offset back towards A is Sayonara keeping tabs on this.
Can really close the door though. U2 and an ultimate. He does feel the pressure. Already got reinforcements here though. Great bait off at Sayonara. He's found 2.
I like that. I like that he dove in with him.
Yeah.
Not leaving Durka just go down alone. He was right back in on that fight. Good information on the ult as well. The spike's the biggest issue for them now.
Where is it in terms of the wall?
I'm not sure if it's which side
it looks like it might be their side.
Yeah. So Hero's on a long road here. Not sure.
I think it is just in view. I mean, maybe considering getting the orb and TPing across here.
Yeah, it could be a shout. They need this to go their way, and it does. Okay, so Hero has kind of put up the wall, right? He said, right.
Vitality's trying to body block now.
So
they know they're going for the orb.
Observers, get ready for that free cam. Can they body block this one? Look at it, here we go. Oh, I thought it was so close on that. All right, it was a nice idea. Plant is coming in. Hero needs to hold the line. Defend this as best he can. Oh, it's stunning. Sensational work from Hero. He knew what he had to do, but Yampy has been a monster. 1v2.
And X is a 14 HP. He's the one disconnected off this.
If he had a flash to play out with, it could have been lovely. Ooh, the paranoia. Did he catch a glimpse? I think he did. Exit should see him. There, okay. Okay, recovery for Na'Vi.
A must win as well.
Yeah.
Only 2 left standing, but I think financially they're going to be able to string together something to resemble a comfortable buy. And Hero just does so well to bolster up here.
He looks so close to denying it too.
Get on the bomb, get on the bomb, get on.
Okay.
Durka and Yampy. Ults to invest here. The buy not necessarily rattled just yet on the side of Vitality. So the Durka, the judge in hand now. Chronicle's going to get a challenge, but peel away here. And actually Ruxic wins out on the back of the dog.
Yeah, Durka still going hunting though, trying to get a wild shot in. Seavoff on the cleanup. It is madness. Pandemonium up towards heaven. Seavoff's still alive though. Keeping himself at least in the corner. I'm looking at the timing for Hero as well. This is where he can come into his own. Does he catch the timing just right? How far does he thread this needle? Does he just play it to here? Is he happy with this space? I think he is for now.
Won't necessarily know what's behind this. I mean, Cloric one away from Seekers. Pit already available. Seavoff also just missing 1. We'll probably get it off the plant here. Seekers all go one way, so it's going to be fairly telling for Hero. He's actually going to reposition here.
I like that. I like what he's doing. Heads up work from him.
Now actually a complete flip here to maybe get the pit in towards elbow and screens. Yeah. And we'll actually cut off the entrance a little bit as well. So there's a lot of ground to cover. Decay going to take effect very early on if Vitality come through screens, but everybody through heaven.
They've made it out pretty much scot-free, right? This becomes almost telling. They're either all in there or they're on ramp or they're somewhere else, but we are on site and they're going to have to start clearing fast. Hero is the last one standing in the pit. You saw how far away Chloric was, and Hero's fallen. Chloric, how much can one man do here? Flash in, going to catch on that spot on the side. Does not see the second Profek. Slightly off to the side, going to rejoin with the pack here. They need to get the defuse going, Sayonara. Fast with it, making up for some quieter maps here. Doing incredibly well and getting Vitality up to 11.
Certainly taking charge now for Vitality. Starting to hit a little more consistently. Then this really awkward situation for Na'Vi to be in. Like I said, they're here so early. Look at the kill that Chronicle finds as well. And it puts real pressure onto this pit, especially with Chloric playing so disconnected. A cheeky little side eye out of Profek. Almost villainous, actually.
There was something about it, yeah. It's threat.
See him looking at Yampi for the Finlands.
Durka could be forced off the angle early, going back to what was previously working. But again, the synergy between Durka and Sayonara is starting to find a bit of viability. Sayonara, though, overwhelmed in the end. It's just going to be Sivov just powering through. Site's fully theirs. An extension of play here.
Yeah, Vitality not out of the woods just yet. Yampi and Profek to probably hold on to what they've got. You look at the funds behind this.
Yeah.
Sayonara 1800, Durka 2K with an ult as well. And Chronicle has the benefit of maybe a lesser purchase for the pit. Certainly going to want to hold on to what they've got. Great pace change though. Vitality continue to pressure towards ramp here, but it's Na'Vi finally to comfortably win out at least. And making use of the res there. Just overwhelming the second body. Because yeah, Sayonara gets that kill, right? So yeah, Durka gets shut down immediately.
Yeah, it's good to see that kind of simplistic approach working, but it's that repeatable success. How many times do you manage to get that checkmate? How many times do you have that res there? How many, you know, when you go through the list, it gets a bit trickier, but Na'Vi needed something. So they do get 9 rounds. Closing the gap a little bit. As you said, the finances not exactly the most stable for Vitality, even though it has been a decent run for them. It's been back and forth enough.
Yeah, a couple of factors to offset it for sure, but it's about dwindled now, considering the lay of the land here in round 21. Lay of the land, nearly. No, land.
Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love.
Are you starting to lose it?
No, it's just
Through the calm.
every so often.
Well, don't look away wistfully when you say that. All right, back to business. Have you seen this one before, Durka? He just finds new ways. That is what you want to see from an experienced player like him, though. The ability to adjust on the fly, something that Na'Vi were really banking on getting that first kill, get some space on the map. He's already threaded the needle.
It's a miracle he's got away with that, honestly. Get another catch here, Durka. Find one Yampi now to follow through on the run it back. You almost, don't want Rook 6 to deal with that, but it's Sayonara.
Good spacing.
Yeah, beautiful stuff from him. Now just Hero left. We'll give it a shot at things here. A chance to reset. Regen will take effect. He's being hunted.
Yeah, nowhere on the map looks good for him. Pick away forward. Okay, good clean kill. Need one more of those and I'm paying a bit more attention. How'd you get past these two? 38 seconds. A little bit of doubts caused him to walk away. Or at least put Profek to a position to eye up the other side. But for 30 seconds, what does Hero do with this?
He's hoping not to see Sayonara go forwards here. The reveal won't catch.
I don't know how much it was heard
Yeah, I
either.
don't think they would have even heard his reposition either. So it doesn't look like Profek's reacted.
Time. It's just going to be too late in the day anyway. For Hero, just going to try and keep hold of what he can. Vitality, I want to put a lot of credit there to Durka and Sayonara on that reposition from him. That was lovely seeing Durka kind of problem solve that quickly. Fantastic. But then also the spacing coming out from Sayonara. He looks so much more involved in this, so much more active. Some of these more
Well, he's got the benefit
fights.
of, not sitting at 0-7 or whatever it was earlier on in the series we were talking about. You see him really taking the initiative. One of the big talking points, really, I mean, Powell's hammered this home a number of times, is kind of having the ability to allow these players to think on their own 2 feet, right? And not, which is strange when you listen to the listenings and
I know
how tightly micromanaged it is. But Sayonara is a player that can shine in that situation. It's missing one away from a nightfall here. Do have Durka's ultimate still. NAVI, rinse and repeat once more. Punished again.
Plan's not good enough. It's not good enough to get past Durka. Rooksik's found some success towards middle, but look at the amount of bodies over towards ramp. They're so hell-bent on this, and they still can't get past Durka. He's going to pop. Oh, he's having a look. Of course he'll have a look.
Rookzik now going to be noted, though, on the progress forwards. No clearance into vents just yet. Sayonara again.
This is good. It's starting to see some of that confidence there. Rookzik needs that. Really big pickup there. Okay, maybe able to isolate a couple of these players. Come on, Durka. You had no right on that one. Rookzik needs to ace. He needs all 5. Time to take the TP, pull the cord, and try and go into the unknown.
We'll smoke back up in 5. A chance here to get a clean plant. Vitality of just holding 5 for the time being. Prophet didn't catch a glimpse there.
He's so close, though. Willing to spray on that. Maybe hoping to catch him for free. But Rookzik keeps his life. Haunts up, and that will catch
going
you.
to catch on the TP.
Timing of that is just, again, lovely. Rookzik forced off this, putting him into a near-on unwinnable scenario, but Prophet pips him to the post. Vitality able to handle what made NAVI look so deadly on this map.
Yeah, really great work from Vitality. In my eyes, probably overcome the odds ever so slightly here.
Yeah.
इसी के साथ गेस्ट रिमाइंडर था क्योंकि थोड़ा ऑडियो इशू था इसलिए थोड़ा लेट हो गया तभी पूरा करते हैं तो नहीं कल करेंगे पूरा तो चलता हूँ आज के लिए गुड नाइट टाटा बाय बाय सी यू टुमारो बाय बाय
The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life just like another season. Not for them, just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not for them, just a time, just like another season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. The seasons come and go like thoughts of you. Like a wave returns to the sea, into the blue. They change, but in a cycle that I can't lose. Each painful but delightful to live through. You came into my life, just another season. Not for them, just a time, just another season. You came into my life, just another season. Not for them, just a time, just another season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall